This is the pile of Maytag parts I was gifted from a friend a few days ago. And on the YouTube here, a comment was left that I might dig out one of the worst Maytags that I have and rebuild it. I see no reason to tear down one already together when I got this pile of parts. It appears to be, well, they are 6 or 7 cylinders. Some parts are missing, quite a few parts are missing. It's just a conglomeration of parts, and I will show you what we're going to start with, and we'll end up with a running Model 92 multi-motor, and I will post an update periodically, and hope all enjoys this. I'll just give you an overview of the parts that we're working with today, and what I have here. These are all Model 92. I'll free these up in the electrolysis tank, and we'll probably be able to salvage a set of rings. I did get 2 coils. This happened to be one that does not have the pins. You do have to have the tool to set this point backing plate. This the type. The other being the one that has the pinned backing plate on the points. We can work with that. I did not get a flywheel, and I got this. It does have a good governor on it, and I anticipate the center part to be good, but somebody has hammered a small pulley on here, which may have saved it from cracking. They crack where the keyway is at quite often. Tightening the bolt too tight will cause that. I will trade for a flywheel. I did get a magnet ring. I did get the cover, which is most of the time lost. I was glad to get this. They are 2 types. One of them has the embossed, stands proud of the front of this, sets in at an angle to put the screw in it. The other one being flat on the top. They are 2 different flywheels for the Model 92. Carburetors, I did get these 2. Parts are missing. Both needle valves. I probably won't use that one. It's damaged. This one I'll probably take the needle valve out, put some new tubes in it. It does have a seat in it. I did get a flapper and a seat, no spring, but we can get a carburetor working out of this. I will clean this up. It'll be like new. The crankshafts, one of them in this engine block here is probably the worst of the bunch, and someone has milled out a extra long keyway. Probably the one in the flywheel was wallered out, and they put this one in, which it's not a good idea, but it does have some rust and damage. These right here, you would say, why am I proud to get these? There's 3 of them. These are made out of nickel steel. I will put these in the electrolysis tank and clean them up, remove all of the rust, and then mic them, see what size they are and what condition they're in. Even if they wore beyond use at the present time, I will keep them in the case over there, because at some time I will probably use these. It's a good core to start with if you're rebuilding one. It's a lot easier to fix this than it is to build a whole new crankshaft. I got one side cover, and I did already war brush this one. It looked like the crankshafts. All parts looked like the crankshaft. They were in a plastic container that was full of water. It had, and you can see to the extent. I will clean these up. This one, the ears are broke on it. I probably won't use it, but I will check the bushings. The bushings may be of the correct size. If they are, I will press them out and use them in something else, but I will clean this up. And this is the kind of parts that you get to salvage another part out of. Got 2 of those. One is, well, this one is not broken, so it may be good, but just looking down in there, the grease ring is quite thin, so I would say this bushing is worn quite badly. Crankcases, same story. I will check the bushings, and there's I think there was 4 crankcases. I will clean them up and use the best one. This is not the best one, even though it's the cleanest, but it has a lot of play in the bushing, so I do know that bushing will have to be replaced. Also, the center part of the crankshaft, the throw right there, is worn really bad. This is the one that had that cut out of it. So I did get one good gas tank top. The letters are it set down in there, so this is a later one. The other one being outwards. One good gas tank, and this is a good example of how the parts looked. They were rusted really bad, and most of the parts, there was a lot of them, but they all, and I didn't bring them all here to show you, but they all have damage. The ears being broke on this one. No, I probably won't use this. In addition, the pulley, it appears to have been run over by a bush hog, if I just think it out loud, but I will remove those rivets and try to salvage this. It can be straightened, put it in electrolysis and clean it up, and I believe I can salvage this pulley. And I will, things like that, I will show you an update on them. The cylinders, all of them, the pistons are stuck in the cylinder, and I do have an apparatus to pull the piston out, and I will show you that in another video. Some of them you can pull out, some of them you can't. This one, that's a good one. I say good. It does have fins broke. It may work out that this is not good. You never know till you clean them up. This cylinder is corroded, rusted away quite badly inside. The fins are all good, intact. This would be a real good candidate for a sleeve, or to bore it oversized and put an oversized piston in it. So this is, it's not broken, it don't appear no damage. This one I will save for later. One gas tank top had been repaired in the past, brazed it on the top here and all the way across on the bottom, and it does have another spiderweb crack in it. I will have to make a new pin here. I'll show you that. We'll follow up on that. This is just the preliminary, the extent of the damage. Just like this gas tank top here, the corner was broken off of it. Could be repaired, but like I say, these, there's a good, there's not a shortage in this, so you can just pick one up as an extra part. This is just a update. I did get 2 coils, miscellaneous nuts and bolts. This is just the first of a few videos, and we will make this pile of parts into a running engine. And I will show you the parts we have to buy, and I'll post an update. And I hope this fulfills the challenge that was left on the comment section as rebuilding my worst engine. And this is not it by no means. Shop Dog Sam, fun in the backyard shop. Check back.